the old days, when the moon still listened to human whispers and the wind carried secrets from village to village, there was a land called Umuofor. A land rich in red soil, stubborn pride, and stories that refused to die. People said Umuofor was blessed, but the elders knew the truth. Umuofor was watched. Every child born in that village had their name whispered into the night by the oldest woman alive. Not spoken aloud. Whispered. Because it was believed that names once heard by the wrong ears could be taken, and once your name is taken, your life no longer belongs to you. This story begins with a boy who laughed too freely. His name was Obinna. Obinna did not fear the dark. He did not fear the forest. He did not fear the silence that made grown men lock their doors early. While others avoided the old path behind the village, Obinna walked it like it belonged to him. And that was his first mistake. There was a tree deep in that forest, a tall, twisted Iroko tree that no one dared to touch. The elders warned that the tree did not grow from soil. It grew from something buried. No one asked what. One evening, as the sun bled into the earth and shadows stretched like fingers, Obinna followed a strange sound into the forest. It was not a voice. Not exactly. It was something between a song and a cry. Soft, calling, familiar. He walked deeper than he ever had before. Past the broken shrine, past the stones arranged like a forgotten circle, past the place where even birds refused to sing. Then he saw it, the Iroko tree, and beneath it, something moved. Obinna should have run. But curiosity is a dangerous hunger. He stepped closer. The ground was cold, too cold for evening. The air grew heavy like something unseen was breathing beside him. Then he heard it. Obinna. He froze. No one was there. Again. Obinna. This time it came from the tree. His heart began to pound, but his feet did not move. "Who is there?" he asked. Silence. Then the bark of the tree split slowly like a mouth opening, and from inside a voice that sounded like many voices at once whispered, "I have been waiting." Obinna turned and ran. Branches scratched his skin. Roots tried to trip him. The forest no longer felt like a place he knew. It felt alive. Watching. Following. When he finally reached the village, he did not speak of what he saw. Not to his mother, not to his friends, but that night something changed. Obinna stopped laughing. He would sit outside his hut staring into nothing, as if listening to something only he could hear. Then the whispers began. At first only he heard them. His name. Over and over again. Obinna. 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 Each time softer. Each time closer. Until one night his mother heard it too. She woke up to find him standing outside barefoot facing the forest. "Obinna," she called. He did not answer. She grabbed his arm. It was cold. Too cold. When she looked into his eyes, she screamed. Because Obinna was looking, but not seeing. And then he spoke. But it was not his voice. "They know my name now." The elders were called. Old men who had seen too much. Women who remembered things others had forgotten. They did not ask many questions. They already knew. The oldest among them, Umuofor, stepped forward, her back bent, her voice weak but steady. "You went to the tree?" Obinna smiled. A slow, unnatural smile. "It called me." The village fell silent. Umuofor closed her eyes. "Then it has taken your name." A murmur spread like wildfire because everyone knew what that meant. Once the tree takes your name, it begins to take your life. Piece by piece, day by day, until nothing of you remains, and something else walks in your body. The elders ordered that Obinna must never be left alone, but the next morning, he was gone. No footprints, no sign of struggle, just gone. The forest was searched. Men entered with charms, with fire. With courage they did not truly have, but they found nothing. Except, at the base of the Iroko tree, there were new markings on the bark, fresh, carved into it like living scars. A name, Obinna. From that day on, strange things began to happen in Umuofor. People heard their names being whispered at night. Children spoke to shadows. Dogs howled at empty spaces, and sometimes, just sometimes, a figure would be seen standing at the edge of the forest, watching, not moving, waiting. Some said it was Obinna, others said it only wore his face. Years passed. The story became a warning. Do not answer when the night calls your name. Do not follow what sounds familiar in the dark. And never, never go near the Iroko tree, because it is still there, still waiting, still listening. And if it ever learns your name, it will never forget it.